Honestly, the first 2 books I saw were immediately like, I don't know the premise of this book, but BookTube loves it, so I'm buying them. Hey, what's up guys, it's Steph, and we are here with a thrift store book haul. Bam, 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 bam. Yep, today we are going to be looking at some books that I got at the bookstores, and not really bookstores, like thrift stores. So fun. That I didn't have a video concept this week. Fun. So I got 7 books split between the glorious Goodwill and Thrift City. So we're going to be checking those. It was the Neighborhood Thrift. It was Neighborhood Thrift. Thrift City didn't have any good books this time. We're going to be looking through them and seeing what I got here. And just talking about the books I got. So fun. Let's start out with the very first one that I saw and the one that I tweeted out about. And surprisingly, only one person said, yeah, pull the trigger. So I found Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas at Goodwill. First book I saw. Immediately knew it was going to be a good trip because hopefully this is the first book in the Throne of Glass series. I feel like it is. I think it is. I tried to do my research. Google, like, whenever I try to Google first books in series, it never wants to help me. So I got Throne of Glass. Hopefully it's the first one, like I said. But BookTube loves this series. They love mixed things about Sarah J. Maas, but it's like, it's a series that most people on BookTube have read. I'm not one of those people, so I saw this. It was like $1 or $2, so it's like, if I don't like it, it's not too much to just give it away or donate it or just resell it. So I have this book, and I'll tell you right now, I have no idea what the series is even about. I just know that BookTube really loves it, and I think it's a fantasy or something like that. I don't know, the cover is really cool, so I really enjoy that aspect of it, and it's mine now. Oh, she's some kind of assassin. Oh, fun. I'll read the full thing later. We're filming right now. I don't have time for that. Nobody got time on that SD card for that. Next, I have City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, and thank you, Cassandra Clare, for actually putting book 1 on your things, because it really helps a girl out. Fun fact about this one, I could have gone up to book 4, because the next the next thrift store I went to had books 1 and 2 in paperback and book 4 in hardcover. But I wanted to hold off just in case I didn't end up liking the series. I didn't want to have the whole collection of books I didn't want to read, so let's see if I get this one, and if I'll regret the decision to leave all of those at the thrift store, because I'll regret it alright if I really end up enjoying this book and series. This is another one, Cassandra Clare. BookTube loves Cassandra Clare. And honestly, I wanted to pick this one up last year, but I never did. And then I find it for like $2. So it's like, yes, please. I'll try it for that. Honestly, an excuse to start watching the TV show, too. That'd be great. This is the one based off the TV show, right? No, this was the movie one. I don't know. I don't keep up with stuff like that unless I'm like super into it. And I've never read a Cassandra Clare or a Sarah J. Maas book. Fun fact, my grandma started reading Cassandra Clare before I did. She says she's alright. Next up is a fun middle grade novel I found, which is The Sinister Sweetness of A Splendid Academy by Nikki Lofton. And this one, just like the cover, like, I just love the cover. Look at that. It's so fun. I guess it's this school made of like candy, and there's extra recess and all this fun stuff. But there's a sickness, like not a sickness, but there's like a stickiness to the sweet. And that these two have to figure it out, and I'm excited for it. That's all I really know about this book. And I just know I love the cover art, and it just looks like a fun book. The font is pretty big, so it seems like one that I can get through pretty quick. And I'm excited for it. It sounds like a really fun premise. Kind of like an Hansel and Gretel retelling in like a school. So like, it just seems really cool. I'm really excited for that. I haven't heard anything about it. If you have, please let me know down in the comments. Next up, we have All the Lovely Bad Ones by Mary Downinghan. I hope I said that right, because there's an H. I believe it's silent. I don't know. Classic ghost story. These 2 little youngsters, and they're playing pranks and discovering that this place they're staying in is haunted. Oh boy, shenanigans, but then it really is haunted. Here for it. Love the cover. Love the spookiness. Nice and short. I can't wait to read this one. Hopefully I can finish it before the end of January, which is like really close when this video goes up. Next up, we have Rabbit in Red, and honestly, when I first picked it up, I thought it was going to be a graphic novel. I was kind of low-key hoping it would be a graphic novel. It's not, but I'm still really into it. Like, the whole back is just, look at the eyeball, look at the cover. This was partially a total cover buy, but also, just listen. Bill Wise has blood in his past, so he turns to horror films to wipe clean. Jamie Stein has felt betrayal of death, so she too takes refuge on the on-screen deaths of others. Now Bill, Jamie, and 17 other horror-loving teens have gathered at Rabbit Red Studios, the brainchild of eccentric horror producer J.B. Bell, for the terror-filled, blood-drenched contest of their lives. Like, there's still another paragraph I'm not going to tell you, because I suck at reading things out loud to camera. You just experienced that. But it seems really interesting. Like, the cover, have you seen the cover? Because I have, and I love it. Horror, blood, yeah, and like not that big. I'm super hyped for this. Hopefully I'll actually read it instead of just thinking in my head, yeah, that's cool, and I'm gonna leave it on my pile and never look at it again. Because I do that sometimes, and I hate myself for it. These two I got at Neighbourhood Drift. Did I? No. Yes. I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. These two I got at Neighbourhood Drift, and I am excited to tell you guys about them because they seem really interesting. I have already started kind of reading them. I'm more into this one than I am this one. But let's just talk about it and tell you guys about it. So, Lockdown Escape from the Furnace. This one is about this kid who's trying to escape from this, like, it's a really, like, high-tech, like, high-security prison called the Furnace. And I'm at the point right now where he's talking about how he went into this criminal lifestyle and how he started the criminal lifestyle and just went into it. And, like, the Furnace is apparently, like, this maximum security prison that you can't escape from. You go there, basically, to die. So that's fun. The gas mask cover, it was a cover by I'll be honest with you. I feel like I've seen things about this. I've looked at it on the Kindle store, but I never pulled the trigger, and now I did. And let's look at that. Are You My Mummy? Next up, we have The Hypnotist by Lars Kepler. This one is a thriller. It is about a crime, a murder that is committed in front of this boy. His whole family's murdered in front of him. He's traumatized. He's in the hospital, like, not wanting to speak to anyone. So the lead investigator in the case is like, well, we need to get something. So he brings in a hypnotist. And there's, like, a whole backstory of, like, the main cop and hypnotist and hypnotism or something like that. And so it's like, whoa, I don't know. But it seems like a really interesting premise. The cover is really rad. And honestly, I just love like hypnotist kind of things. I think it's really interesting, and like the whole thing around hypnotism fascinates me. It's fascinated me for years, so I'm really interested to get into this book and see what kind of torments haunt the lead investigator to why he swears he would never do it again, but he has to for this case. And there you guys go. Those are the 7 books that I picked up the other day. Yesterday, as of me filming this, like the day I picked these up, I had one of the best days, and yeah, it's the day after, and I'm just telling you about them because books and booktube, and that's the thing we have going here. I provide you with the books, you provide me with the views. That's the give and take relationship we have. I don't know. I'm still just really happy. Forgive me. I don't know what I'm saying. Let's just roll to the end here. I know last week I didn't have a Friday video because I posted a Steven Universe video on Tuesday. I know what day it is, kind of. There was some stuff going on in the week, so I wasn't able to film a Friday video, so this is going to be today, Monday's video, which I'm guessing you're watching on Monday or the day after. I don't know when you watch my video. Thanks for watching, though. If you want to see my last video, which, like I said, was that Steven Universe one, I'll leave it up here. If you want to see what did I post on Monday that week, I forget, but I'll leave it right here for you if you want to subscribe. My face will be right here, as well as the button down there. Hit the bell icon to be notified when I post new videos on Mondays and Fridays usually, except last week because I didn't, but we already went through that. I hope you have a lovely day / night, and I'll see you later.